I pray. Amen, God.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. One thing today, a song went forth and it was called Giants. Do fall, do die. You know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Well, it's funny because today my message is about these giants. These giants come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. When you think about a giant, you think of an oversized man standing in your way or something, but this is not so. A giant can be addiction giant, it can be marital giants, it can be health giants. Giants come in all shapes and sizes today. Well, we're gonna open up. My title today will be Facing the Giants.
All right now.
Facing the giants. Not only facing the giants, but defeating the giants. Cutting the giant head off.
Amen.
Cutting the giant head off. See, a lot of giants, they there to intimidate you.
Yes.
They there to set fear upon you. They there to scare you. But if you just understand that behind that giant, it's a breakthrough. I don't think y'all heard me this morning.
Come on now.
Behind your giant is a breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Behind your giant is your next level.
Right.
Behind that giant is your deliverance. Behind that giant is your setup. It's your setup. Let's go to 1 Samuel 17. 1 Samuel 17. If you do not have a Bible, I suggest you probably try to grab one and open it up because, see, I like to let you know that the word is coming from the Bible, not algebra. The word is coming from the Bible, not algebra. I'm quite sure today we're going to be blessed in an enormously fashion. When you get to say amen, please. 1 Samuel 17, 32. We're talking about facing the giants today. We're talking about facing the giants. When everyone has to say amen, so we'll be on one accord for what God is about to do.
Amen.
Okay. And David said to Saul, let no man's heart fail because of him. Thy servant will go and fight with this Philistine. And Saul said to David, thou art not able to go against this Philistine to fight with him, for though you are but a youth, and he a man for war from his youth. Oh, wow. And I went after him and smote him. And David said unto Saul, thy servant kept his father's sheep, and there came a lion and a bear, and I took a lamb out of the flock. And I went out after him, and I smote him and delivered it out of his mouth. And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard and smote him and slew him. Thy servant slew both the lion and the bear, and the uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them, seeing he have defiled the armies of the living God. David said, moreover, the Lord that delivered me out of the paw of the lion, and out of the paw of the bear, he will deliver me out of the hand of the Philistine. And Saul said unto David, go, and the Lord be with you. See, this day and age, it's very rare that you will find anyone in this world that's not facing some kind of opposition. See, these oppositions to me I consider to be giants. Yes. Giants are always at the gate of your next victory. Don't let them intimidate you. They're supposed to be there. Why? Because, see, anything worth having is worth fighting for. You have to fight your way through this battle to say you have won the victory. So giants are going to appear at the gate of your next victory. See, giants are not always of the devil because, see, God would allow these giants to occur at the door of your breakthrough because he knows that if it comes easy, you won't appreciate it. You won't appreciate it. If anything come easy, we seems to devalue it. We seems not to appreciate it. But when this is worked for and is fighting for, you hold on to it for dear life. I fought for this woman over here, and I'm holding on to her for dear life. Amen? Amen. See, you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that where you at right now in your life is not your destination.
That's right.
It's a process. It's a test. It's a test to get you into your next level. Where you at right now? See, some of us might say, well, how did I get here? How did I get here in my life? This ain't what I dreamed about. This ain't what I planned to do in my life. This ain't what the man or woman of God told me through the prophecy that I'm supposed to be doing. No, this is the thing that gets you to the thing. See, God had to let you and allow you to go through what you're going through right now so you can face the giant. And when you face that giant, then later on in life, you know that you defeated that one. So this punk ain't really got nothing to do with me.
All right, come on.
I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Facing the giants. Facing the giants. Now listen, I told you that you have to understand that this is not your destiny, y'all. I'm just here. I'm just here right now. I'm in this place because God put me in this place. God is trying to get me to my next level. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a transitional stage in our lives. We are all in a transitional stage in our life. Whether you like it or not, you in a transition. Your life is changing. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you prayed for it or not, you are in a transitional stage of your life. Why? Because see, God is always moving and God is in control. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Well, how many know that God's plans are higher than our plans?
Amen.
It's almost like a boxer who had a dream of becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. He has to fight many fights before he can get to the big fight. Well, God told me to tell you, y'all, that this fight is y'all in is finna take y'all to the ultimate fight. Y'all finna be in the championship. Just keep fighting.
Yes, yes.
Keep fighting when God said the battle is not yours. The battle is not yours anyways. I'm just using you as a vessel right now. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. We go get to this championship fight. We go get to the title bout of our lives. Of our lives. Oh, God. No matter how big or small, all giants fall. All giants have a breaking point. But see, all these giants are set in place to cause fear and doubt. But God uses them to push us into the next dimension. To push us into the next dimension. God said, don't be moved from what it looked like. Your victory is on the other side of that giant. Oh man, I want to share with y'all a very interesting story. Very interesting story of the Bible. The story of David and Goliath.
Come on now.
David, a young man. The Bible describes him as a teenager whose only duty was to tend to his father's backyard, the sheep, the cattle, and to run errands for his father. So, this young man had what? 7 other brothers, which made him 8. He was the least of them all. How many of y'all have been considered the least? The least behind your friends, the least behind your family, the least to succeed, the least to make it. Well, this is what David was. He was considered to be the least. He had 7 other brothers. 3 of them was enlisted into the army. 3 of his elder brothers, his older brothers, they enlisted to Saul's army. And Saul's army was an army trained to kill. So what David does is the Philistines come against the Israelites and Saul's army. Did nobody want to fight this man? Did nobody want to fight this giant? Because see, the Israelites had a weapon of mass destruction. They had a weapon of mass destruction. Not no nuclear bomb, they had a giant. And his name was Goliath. Yeah. Nobody wanted to fight this man. See, David was considered to be the least of his father's household, whose only duties was, but look, it was bigger than that. David was not only just a little errand boy. David was not only just the youngest of his tribe. David was marked for destiny. David was marked for destiny. That young man that nobody looked at and paid attention. That young man that everybody talked about and said was too little. God had a mark on his head for destiny. God had a mark on your head for destiny. Don't let nobody tell you that you was never going to amount to be nothing. You can't do this. No! God created you. You have a mark on your head for destiny. Ain't no nobody. Nobody subtracted in the kingdom. God said you are who you are because I made you. You are peculiar people. There's nobody like you. When I made you, I broke the mold. You are superior. So don't let nobody tell you that you ain't. No matter how big or small you may be. No matter how big or small them giants that's ahead of you may look. If God said that behind that door is your prize, when you go through that door, you bust that giant head. You bust that giant head. These giants, man, they come in all shapes and sizes. Now listen, I told you that David was marked for destiny. Now, even though Saul had an army of trained and skilled gladiators, the Bible said that every one of Saul's soldiers ran from Goliath. Yeah. Every one of them. Now, these trained gladiators, these skillsmen, they trained. They ready for war. But when they saw that giant, they fled. Are y'all flying from y'all giants? Are y'all running from them? Are y'all facing? Facing. I need to ask that question because I'm going to take you somewhere. Now, these trained gladiators were skilled for war and battle. But this young boy, the Bible spoke of him as a teenager who had the heart of a lion. The Spirit of God was up on him. He had faith-built confidence. He stepped up to the plate. Let's read together 17. Let's go to Samuel. First, where you at? 1 Samuel 17.